Hello, I'm Jeb, and welcome to the Lazy Plant Corner. Today, we are going to be taking care of my plants. Yeah. I'm very excited because this will be the first taking care of my plants episode that I've done on my channel. And I think that's exciting for two reasons. One, everyone takes care of plants differently. And two, it's so soothing, therapeutic, fun, awesome. It's great. So I'm going to bring you along and you can see how I take care of my plants and see where we're similar, see where we're different. Drop how you do it down below. Out of these plants here, there are not many that we have to do things with because they're all succulents and cacti. But I have some string of hearts just sitting on top of dirt here. And what I'm going to do is spray it. I haven't been doing this nearly as much as I need to in order for this to stay happy. Come on. Hello. What the heck? But, whatever. But I'm probably just going to transfer it to sphagnum moss. I'm just testing this out, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it doesn't go. Next, down here, we have string of hearts in sphagnum moss. Okay, this is looking great, honestly. A lot of the leaves were really wilted and they're coming back. As you can see, there's one leaf right here that is kind of gross looking. I don't know if you can really see. There you go. But this is doing really well overall. And if we look at the roots, this is going to be so exciting. Look at that fuzzy root. Woohoo! Yeah, this is great. This method works so well. I have no regrets. I've for the longest time said that I wouldn't do sphagnum moss propagation, but I love it, and I don't know how well it will work for all plants, but we're going to find out because you'll see in a moment. Oh, right now I'm just going to let this drain. Uh-oh, dead string of hearts leaf. That's okay. No biggie. I'm just going to let this drain because it's really wet in there, so I'm just going to air it out, get all this water off this lid, and I'll come back to this at a later date. The only other thing I have propagating here is these little cactus guys. And there's, you can see them there in the corner right there. There's also a bunch of dead succulent leaves in there. Don't worry about it. But one of the cactus guys has a root, and that's cool. So sometimes I give him a little bit of water. I don't remember the last time I did this, but very little, just enough to like slightly darken the soil. They don't need much when they're propagating. Cacti are cool. He came from this mother plant. And this one's doing really well. I don't need to water it. I can tell when this one needs to be watered because the leaves start to get all twisty. It's really weird. And for the longest time, I just thought that's how it was. And I just didn't water it. And then I watered it and it straightened out. And I was like, oh shit, I've been depriving him. We're also just going to take a look at my burrow's tail because this burrow's tail I have brought back from the dead. It was really wrinkly, and I have revived it by bottom watering it. I'm going to do a video about bottom watering because I freaking love bottom watering and everyone deserves to know about it. So I just rotated him a little bit and he's great. Everything else here is great except for these propagations down here. So it's a big vase full of pothos. These are going to get chopped and propped into sphagnum moss in a completely different video because it's not working. We'll talk about it later, but we're just going to leave these for now and I'll deal with them later. I can bring them back, I promise. Moving on. I also have my Senecio macroglossus bottom watering right now. This plant needs a shit ton of water. It has grown a lot though, like kudos to this plant, get it. But it needs way more water than I give it. I need to get way more on it because right now it has a bunch of dried out leaves in there. I'm letting it bottom water. I will take the dead leaves off later. Leave me alone. This is why this is the lazy plant corner. I am a lazy plant person. This is how it works for me. Anyways, I'm taking care of it now. Some of the leaves, I guess some of the leaves may spring back, but there are still some dead ones, like this one right here. Come on, this one is dead, so I took this off. But I love this plant, and it's growing so well. It's been growing steadily for me ever since I got it. The only part where it's really leggy is right here for some reason, but then it evens out, and it's beautiful. I love it. I'm going to take down both the turtle vine and my string of hearts and water them. Ooh, actually that's a lie. I don't take the string of hearts down. Why? Because it's really freaking long. So I just go and I hold a cup underneath the drainage hole and I water it like that. So here's a time lapse of me doing these things. Going to take this spider mite along with the turtle vine and water them. Next, we will be looking at this section. There is a little bit to do here. Have to refill the humidifier, water the Fittonia, water the rattlesnake calathea. Still don't know the Latin name of that one. I can't remember it. Moisture meter the cissus discolor, and that's it. Oh, and I'm also going to check on the Dieffenbachia tiki over here. Okay, so here I have my moisture meter and my watering bottle. I'm gonna do a whole video explaining like how I know when to water my plants, and products I use in watering my plants, such as what fertilizer I use. But this is fertilized water. It was diluted into a 1 liter container, and then I poured it in here. I've been using this to water my plants for like 2+ years. This is my watering vessel for inside plants. It works so well. So here we go. I'm gonna water the rattlesnake calathea pretty much till it comes through, and it has a drip tray underneath, so I'm not worried about any overflow. I just gave it a nice big soak, and dripping is already happening, so I'm just gonna leave that to be. I'm gonna come back later when I'm dusting and dust this one because it really needs it. I'm also going to use my moisture meter on the Dracaena here. It's really dry, so I'm gonna water it. This one dries out really easily, but it also doesn't care. And I don't care either. I've had this plant for years, and it does really well. I'll give you a pan clip of it because the top half looks significantly different than the bottom half. Okay, and going over to the... Whoa! I almost tripped and fell. I don't know if you saw that, but it was scary. I'm gonna moisture meter the cissus discolor here. Ooh, it's pretty dry. Yeah, it's sitting at about a 3. So I think I'm gonna give it some water because in my experience it likes to stay pretty. Oh, a baby leaf. Yeah. Oh, that is so. Oh, another. Oh no, just sorry. I got too excited, carried away, if you will. 2 leaves. 3 leaves. Wow, this is exciting. I'm gonna give you a closer look, but first watering. Oh shit, no, this one I need actually to take out of here. It doesn't have a catch tray. Damn it. No, that's okay. Okay, I'll take it out of here. In the meantime, let's look at these leaves. Brought the cissus over here. I noticed there's a little tiny... Come on. There's a little tiny bud coming here, so that should be some leaves. And then right here we have 2 tiny leaves. They're super small, but they're growing, so that's great. Under here, there's 1 tiny leaf right there. I don't know how to get it to focus. It's focusing on something in the background. 1. It's not happening, but anyways, you can kind of see it. She's so pretty. Okay, so over here, this Maranta needs to be watered. Giving her a nice... Whoa! We have spillage. Giving her a nice drink. You gotta go slow. That's the only thing. I know this pot holds on to a lot of water, so that's where I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to moisture meter this guy. Oh, pretty dry. It says it's pretty dry, but it's not really showing me signs that it's dry. So I'm just going to leave it and I'll water it whenever I do my next round of watering. The silver sword, I can't really figure out this silver sword. He doesn't really grow and he's very small, but he is also very cute. So maybe I'll take him to the kitchen and water him there. And this Peperomium tussifolia variegata definitely needs some water. I just give it a nice big squirt, and this one has like a little built-in drainage catch. This Peperomia loves this pot, so I just leave it like that. Over here, I have my trio star, and we need to inspect this for spider mites. Okay, inspecting the trio star. So this had spider mites when I brought it in, but I treated it and I'm not seeing any signs of spider mites, which is great. It has this new leaf coming out. Doesn't really look like there's anything going on, which is awesome. Because I hate spider mites with my entire existence. And this plant seems to be doing really well. It seems to really like this spot, face the window. Go you. Put out that new leaf. Oh, and it's putting out this new leaf down here. Hell yeah. Woohoo. New leaf everywhere. My Monstera and my Regal Shield. Both of these plants are confusing me, man. They're not growing very much, and I don't know why. I'm going to use the moisture meter. Sorry if you can see my microphone cord. I'm going to use the moisture meter on the Monstera. It says that it's dry, like really dry. Oh, it does sound really dry. Yeah, it's really dry. Really, really dry. Okay. I'm gonna give this guy a nice drink. like probably the entire rest of this bottle. Okay, that was all of it. And I'm also going to come down here and check. It's dripping. I just want to see. Oh yeah. It's really root bound. So I'm going to have to repot this one soon. It's been putting out this massive aerial root. And it's so cute. I'm so impressed with it. But yeah, I definitely need to repot this. But today, the one that we're repotting is my Regal Shield, because it has this new leaf that is just stuck. Like, it's not coming out anymore. And I don't know if it's that it's not getting enough light. Ooh, it definitely needs to be dusted. But aside from that, like, I really don't know what's going on. I just want it to put out the leaf. So this is the pot that I'm going to pot it in, but I'm not going to put I'm not going to fill the soil to the top. I'm only going to use like the bottom portion of the pot. I just really like the pot. So we're going to do that. But obviously this is a big plant and a big pot, so it's going to take a little bit of effort. We've moved into the living room. This is my philodendron and scindapsus shelf. The scindapsus has some pretty curly leaves going on here, so I know that it wants to be watered. So I'm going to give it a nice, good drink of water. And it's dripping through the other side, so I'm just going to leave it now. Philodendron lemon lime in the back could maybe use some water. What about philodendron cordatum? Yeah, they could both need a water, so I'll take them to the kitchen. We're also going to look at this over here. New leaf. So I'm going to get a chopstick and stake it up so that it can unfold properly and not lean against the wall. I'm just going to stick it right in there like that. And then I also have this green Velcro tape. I'm going to cut off a strip. And just attach this guy so that he's higher up. Hopefully that helps. Okay. It's saying it's pretty dry. It's at like a 2, 3, so I'm gonna water it. Why not? I let my philodendrons dry out like a fair amount, but not necessarily to 0. Okay, now Scindapsus pictus, a huge leaf coming out there, and another leaf coming out in the back, and soil on this is pretty dry, so I'm going to take both of the philodendrons and the Scindapsus to the kitchen and water them. I'm just going to come in here and see how everyone in here is doing. I just watered Peperomia prostrata, so I don't have to do that. Peperomia rubella needs water. Peperomia quadrangularis needs water. Peperomia happy bee needs water. I feel like they're all gonna need water. Oh. Peperomia graveolens feels okay, actually. Oh no. No. Yeah, I don't know. It still feels like the soil is moist, though. I don't want to water this one. Peperomia hope. I think I'll give this one a water. I'll put Peperomia graveolens back. And Peperomia incana. Whoa! Peperomia incana really needs water. This one can stay here. I can come to it with the watering can now. And Peperomia. I can't remember the name of this one. Peperomia. I actually can't remember. Oh well, this one needs to be watered too. Most of my peperomias need to be watered. Well folks, that brings us to the end of another video. Thank you for watching me do my plant chores. Maybe you had it on while you were doing yours. That's my typical go-to move. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed my shenanigans and you want to see more content, you know what to do. Hit subscribe. If you have anything to say, tips to share, or love to spread, leave it down in the comments below. And until next time, take care of yourself, enjoy your plants, and I will see you in the next video.